everybody, Philosophy is back with another treasure hunt haul video. I went to Goodwill and I went to one of these used movie trading places. So let's start what I found at Goodwill. And I actually bought 2 DVDs. Now the first DVD I bought, I was thinking that this movie have never gotten a Blu-ray release, since I found out that it did, although it's pretty pricey. So I don't know. I picked up M. Night Shyamalan's Lady in the Water. I really have a special connection with this movie because when the very first time I came to the US to visit my friend that I met in high school during a camp, this was the movie that we went to see in the movie theater. And I remember that I was sitting in a movie theater and I enjoyed the atmosphere of the movie, but I realized how much I do not understand English. So I did not get a lot of the movie. I just had to kind of guess what's happening based upon the visuals, but I still really enjoyed it because that was one of the best times of my life. I was in college and came to the US, my first big travel all by myself. So Lady in the Water is definitely one of those movies that I know a lot of people hated this movie and bad reviews. I just can't. Also, I think this, honestly, if I try to look at objectively, it's an interesting story. It has such a weird vibe, and I do have to rewatch it because I have not seen it for a long time. I think I've seen it since a couple of times, so I know what happened in the movie and why, but I haven't watched it recently. So I was really happy when I found the widescreen edition, because I've been seeing the full screen edition here and there, but then later on I was looking in the back and then it says widescreen version presented in a matted widescreen format, preserving the aspect ratio of its original theatrical exhibition, enhanced for widescreen TVs. So I think this is bad news, because it's still, I think matted means that the black bars are in the frames. Anamorphic widescreen is when the black bars aren't in the screen, but the TV changes the aspect ratio. So I think you lose some quality when it's matted. And please, again, let me know if I'm wrong or if I misunderstood something, but this is my understanding of aspect ratios. But I will check it out and see what's the quality like, because these Warner Brothers edition Blu-rays, these catalog titles that just come out of nowhere, they don't get in stores, it's only online. They really literally, I think, just an upgrade from the DVD. The same special features, no added bonus, just an HD upgrade. And I don't think it's that great most of the time either. If it's not a Warner Archive title, just like these under the rock type of catalog titles, I don't think they do a good job. But that's just my opinion so far, what I've been seeing. Alright, enough talking. That was a lot of talking of one movie. Second DVD I picked up, and again I'm gonna talk about aspect ratios here, and that was $2.18 for a DVD. It's okay, I guess. So the next movie is a pure nostalgic movie to get into my Disney collection. I grew up with it. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I remember how much fun I had with this movie, watching it when I was a kid. After I came home, I always sanitized these movies and cleaned them up nice, and I put it in, and I don't know, I have to give it another chance. Maybe I just wasn't in a mood. It seemed kind of lame, but maybe if I watch it with kids, it's gonna make up for it. I always have this disappointment when, yeah, as a child, I enjoyed something so much, and as an adult, and I think I still a kid at heart, but after seeing quality cinema, sometimes these movies just don't hold up as well. But I will give it another chance. It was mostly in the background anyway, so I have to give it a fair chance to watch it again. So the aspect ratio, now this one says that it's full screen 1.33 to 1, and I struggle with this because I think I thought that 133:1 was like a little bit of wider than full screen. Correct me if I'm wrong again. Also, was that the original aspect ratio of this movie? I don't know, because it doesn't say. Oh yeah, it says has been modified from its original version. But when I watched it, it didn't seem like one of those chopped off type of movies. You could see a lot of details. It did not seem. So if you own this and Blu-ray, please let me know what is the aspect ratio on that, and compared to this. I don't know if there are anybody who's that into this movie to own both versions, but I'm just curious, because I don't think in the US this movie had a DVD release with widescreen version. At least that's what I find when I try to look for it. So only on Blu-ray you can get the widescreen. I don't know if that makes sense. And that Blu-ray is a Disney Movie Club exclusive Blu-ray, which is you either have to sign up for Disney Movie Club, which is expensive, or hunt it down for eBay for prices that are sky high. So I think for this particular movie I'm totally fine with just the DVD. But of course I would like it if it would be widescreen. But if this is the original format, then not. But obviously it's not. Okay, enough talking. Very talkative today. So let's see what order I'm gonna show these. I think I'm gonna leave the last for best. The next movie, and I thought I already had this movie, but I didn't. Carrie, the new version with Chloe Grace Moretz and Julianne Moore. I enjoy both versions of the classic. I just watched Carrie past Halloween season, so next Halloween season I might watch this. So it's not gonna be too fresh of a comparison, but I think this was pretty good considering a remake. Usually remakes don't do as well. Next movie, Blind Buy, and Carrie was $3.98. And this movie was, I think, $2.18 also, and it's a Blu-ray. You, Me, and Dupree. I think that's how you say it. So it's a comedy. It's an Owen Wilson, Kate Hudson comedy. I don't know. Please let me know what you think of this movie. It was $2.18, and actually the digital code worked, I think. So I picked it up. I'm expanding my comedy selection. I think I'm doing pretty good lately. I've been picking up some comedies, so yeah, I really don't know much about this. And the last one, my real treasure, and that is why this movie is why I really like to go. Okay, it's not that big of a treasure, but it was very good find in my opinion. This is why I like to go out in the wild in different Goodwill stores and second-hand movie stores, because you never know what you're gonna find. And this movie, I've been wanting to really watch it and have it with the slipcover, because I think this is a good slipcover, and I was kind of feeling ashamed that I haven't seen this movie yet, which is not entirely true, I'll tell you in a second. But the movie is La La Land. Unfortunately, it has this little crease. But given how old this movie is, the chances to get this slipcover with it, I think it's very slim. So I was really surprised. I was so happy to see the slipcover. And I don't know how you guys are as collectors. I do not like most of the stickers on my slipcovers, even if it's promotional sticker and it comes with the slipcover. So I just sticked it back here, the 3 hours of special features. I know that it's a part of the collectible value, but I just don't want the sticker on the artwork. It kind of ruins the vibe of the artwork. And this particular slipcover I've always found beautiful. It's just amazing how the street light lights up. It's really cool. I am not a huge musical fan, but this movie definitely deserves a watch. And when I said it's not entirely true that I haven't watched it, it's because once I was on an airplane and I put it on and I was exhausted and I fell asleep, so I really didn't watch it. I just remember the opening scene, the crazy scene with everybody jumping up on the cars, and I'm like, wow, that's a little bit over the top. But I guess it turns out to be a great movie because it almost won the Oscars. I think we can say this movie won the Oscars for maybe 5 seconds. And that's another thing. It's a historical movie because by accident they said that La La Land won Best Picture when it was Moonlight. Yeah. So these are my Goodwill finds, and now let's see what I found at one of my movie trading places, used movie stores. One movie that I've been wanting to have on Blu-ray, just never got to order it, and finally I found it in the wild, is Jodie Foster's The Brave One. I haven't seen this movie for years, and my husband and I was just talking about rewatching it, so great opportunity. Another movie that this has been on my Amazon list, Moon. I've been wanting to watch this movie so much, and finally I got it. I've been looking for the slipcover for this as well because I thought it was like shiny, like that. Like there are certain slipcovers I like slipcovers. I get a movie without it, of course. But there are certain slipcovers that are kind of really cool, and I found them cool, so I wish I would have this, but that's okay. It's not gonna deduct from the movie. Also, this is a Sony Pictures Classic, so I think in the retail stores you can always never find these titles, so usually they are not released in stores, just online. So I'm very excited to watch this movie. The next one, and again, well, this wasn't such a big discount, but I think it's still a great find for $11.99. Days of Thunder 4K with Tom Cruise, and it says used, but it's actually not used, so still in the seal. So my husband likes this movie a lot, so I picked it up. We can watch it in our new 4K TV. If I have time, I will make a video about the new 4K TV, which that was a rocky road with that TV, but that's for another video. And the last pickup of the day, which this title will come with a story as well. First, let me show you. This is one that's been sitting on my Amazon wishlist for a while, so I was extremely happy when I saw that, hey, this movie is here for $4.99 and it has a slipcover. Although, like, this slipcover is pretty plain. About Time. I have to rewatch this movie. This is something about time travel too, I think. Yeah. So when I went up to the cashier, I also, probably I'm a problematic customer. Sorry if any of you are in customer service. I am that one customer who's, I'm not a complainer, but I ask for things that I don't think they are huge accommodations for. For example, the case of this was trashed, dirty, full of scuffs, and this case is not great either. And then I was asking them if they could switch the case, if they have any empty cases. They said they can only switch it if they have the empty case, so they found 2 empty cases, and I picked the least bad one, but they wouldn't switch it with another used copy. I found a very good case, but they say no, we can't switch it with someone that's on the floor. So they still accommodated me, so I was pretty happy with it. And then just, I don't know, just by just making sure, I went up and I said, so because these are, as you can see, they are all sealed, so I can't check them, and so these are all inspected and no scratches on them, right? And they didn't say anything. The guy at the cashier started to go like this, and I'm like, oh no, in my head, and 1 second led to another, and boom, he ripped my slipcover, which I was so excited about it. And then I said, hey, you just ripped my slipcover. And then he looked at me and he was like, so you want me to take this off? I am like, no, but the slipcover is important. Probably they thought I was nuts. Still, I mean, this store is a collectible store. They sell vinyls, they sell books, they sell movies, CDs, collectibles, Funko Pops. They should know something about collectibles. I just felt so violated when he's like digging his fingers under here, and then boom, rips my slipcover. And then I said, stop, I'm just gonna check him at home. The weird thing is that they have no return policy, but am I unreasonable? Please tell me. Why does it bother me so much? I'm so happy. I'm still happy for the movie. And yes, I did not check it yet because I wanted to show you guys. I kind of wanted to rant a little, and thank you so much. I let off the steam, and maybe, especially if you work in customer service, please tell me that I am a little bit over the top and you wouldn't want to deal with me. But I think I'm nice about things, and I didn't say anything. I just didn't even say a word after that. I'm like, I just said that the slipcover is very important, especially in a movie. Why does he think that this is nothing? Why does he even think that movies have this? Would he act the same way if he rips one of the vinyls, those old vinyl cases? I don't think so. Then why don't they have the awareness that slipcovers are part of the art? Thank God that this slipcover, as I say, it's not that extraordinary. It doesn't have anything special on it. A little bit embossing, but that's all. All right, end of rant. I'm still happy to find this movie. I hope the digital code works, and that's it. That's all my pickups. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my rant, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what do you think of any of my pickups. What do you think of these type of situations? Am I oversensitive? I don't think so, but feel free to let me know, and especially if you work in a customer service field, because then you might have more insight of how does it feel to deal with customers like me, which I'm telling you, I'm never like confrontational. I just ask nicely, and that's what I get. Oh well. Another thing, if you've listened through all this, congratulations, you are in the Insiders Club, which means that sometime I'm gonna make a video of the Soul Steel book unboxing, and when I do, I'm going to give away the digital code. So watch for that video, because you are in the Insiders Club now. I really want you to get that code if you want to, of course, if you want to watch Soul. So I hope that you are one of the regulars, and if you want Soul, watch for the video popping up. Make sure that you click the subscribe and the bell ring, so whenever the video comes up, you know that there is a secret code giveaway in that video, which I'm not gonna put in the title, so hopefully lurkers won't come after the video just because the code giveaway. So thank you again, and until next time, bye. Doesn't want to turn off.